upon the scene. It was fresh, it was novel. Now it's getting a bit familiar. Do you think you're in danger of becoming a parody of yourself?
Yes, yes. I'm stylized. I mean, there's no question about it. I believe Shah Rukh Khan comes first in a character, then the character. I don't immerse myself in a character. I don't kill myself for dying in a scene in a film. I don't run 10 kilometers because I have to seem out of breath. I don't believe in method acting. I mean, I don't believe in that. I've read about it, I've learned about it. I completely disagree with it, maybe because I can't do it. Or maybe I just don't, I find it a little silly. I mean, we are acting. I mean, we are not supposed to be playing real life.
Now, your last big hit, Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, was over a year ago. Does that worry you now, that it's been such a long time since you really scored well at the box office?
No, it doesn't worry me. I never depend on the box office. Everybody tells me, what is your hope with your next film? I never hope on films. I mean, I did a good job. I worked very hard. Like the last film I had, Koila, I've never worked harder on a film than I worked on that. I've worked in minus 10 degrees centigrade at temperatures where at heights where you needed oxygen, and I've run and I've hurt myself, I've broken my knee, and I know that is also not part of acting, but I've done all that.
But it wasn't a big hit.
Yeah, it wasn't a big hit. So it doesn't worry me because I know I did it very honestly. And I mean, I did my best, left the rest. My best wasn't good enough. It's like that. I mean, I need to try harder, that's all. So one would think, there's no one reason that I can pick out and say this film didn't do well because of this, so I should correct that. Because that you can't do. Because the film as a whole is more than the sum of its parts. It can't be, it didn't work, oversimplify, people oversimplify. Shah Rukh didn't speak, I was playing dumb in that film. And I was playing a little more, so to say, a physical person in terms of, you know, there was this muscle guy and stuff, long hair and Adivasi, you know. So it didn't work because of that, but that's oversimplifying it. I really had a great time doing a film where I don't speak. And I'm more static than I normally am in my films. And I made a major effort not to act the way I normally do in, you know, the fluffier films. So it was great. Like Dilwale was like that. I played bad guys, kill girls, and then suddenly I come to a film where I don't even slap anyone. As a matter of fact, when the girl tells me, let's run away, I said, no, we'll not go. I love parents. Let's just stick around here. I played a yuppie, and, you know, it was very different. And it worked.
Talking of parents, Shah Rukh, tell me a little bit about your background and your family.
My parents both are expired now. My father died in 1981. He is...
when you were quite young?
I was 15. And he was the youngest freedom fighter of this country. And he was a lawyer and a businessman. My mother was a magistrate and she was a social worker also. She died in 91. Father was a friend. I enjoyed that. He used to call me Yar. Yar means dost or friend in English. And mother was also very, I mean, we are a Muslim family, but we never were fanatics about being Islamic. We believed in Allah. But we were told to read the Quran ourselves and understand it. If you could not do it in Arabic, do it in English. And we were brought up quite, you know, that you do your own thing, what you feel is right. And I had a very good upbringing. I miss them.
Neither of your parents have lived to see your great success in the film industry.
No, not at all. Though they always believed. My father didn't. My father, when he died, I was too young to be thinking about films or acting. My mother thought I was like Dilip Kumar. But then all mothers, I think, at that age think their sons are like Dilip Kumar. And she would have loved to see me, yeah. She saw a bit of television. And my big television thing, when it came, she was in the hospital. I tried to show it to her in the room. We got a television and all. But she was in a state of mind that time that she could not understand what's happening. So I don't know if she didn't realize or not. That's what I tell everyone. That's why I joined the films. It's 70 mm, it's bigger. It's easier to see it from the top. So maybe they see it now. I hope they see it now.
दिल है प्यारे जरा देख तो ले हाय माल है प्यारे जरा देख तो ले दिल है प्यारे जरा देख तो ले माल है प्यारे जरा देख तो ले एक अदा एक हंसी दिल के दाम बस यही पास तो आरे जरा देख तो ले माल है प्यारे जरा देख तो ले.
As you were saying, you're a Muslim, but your wife Gauri is Hindu. Was there a lot of opposition to your marriage?
There was. Now, it was like Dilwale, if you've seen the film. It was where, but it was all in, now when I look back upon it, it was funny. But there was opposition because I tell everyone this, that if I had a daughter and someone like me walked up to them who was from the wrong religion, or the other religion, not wrong, had hair like mine, and
you keep going on about your hair. What's the matter with your hair?
Because they say I don't comb it, so I look very unkempt, and this is not a way for a star to be. All my producers tell me, you come for my release, you come for my premiere, please comb your hair. And they try to keep doing it in the films also. I don't allow them to. So I don't know, they had all reasons. Like if I was a father...
So your future in-laws weren't so excited about having you as a son-in-law?
Yeah, they're a joint family, and they're not orthodox, but you know, a joint family is closer together. And then this daughter had been seeing a guy for like 6-7 years without telling them, and now suddenly he's cropped up, and he wants to be a film actor too, and he has joined films, and so everything was wrong about me. So they were a little reluctant in the beginning, but then I sort of convinced them. I fooled them into thinking I'm a nice guy. And once I was married, now they can't do much about it. But they're sweet now, they're very sweet, and they like me. I mean, there's no problem on that front. There was some opposition because a court marriage is essential when you do Hindu-Muslim marriage. So you have to put up a notice on the courts for 1 month. And we had given the wrong addresses because we didn't want anyone to know we are getting married. And we had given our friends addresses, so they were stoned and all in their houses. There were some organizations which felt Hindus and Muslims. I was an actor on television.